Hi, I'm Glennie.
I'm Lucy, and we're Dog Party.
Coming to you live at the Rage.
Let's get started with making a playlist. We're making a playlist. We're making a playlist of a bunch of songs that are very influential to the band, to our writing, and to us as people, and what we like.
Now, to start this off, I think we got to start it off with the song that we'd start my day with every single day last fall on our tour with Beeland to Z.
Yep, and that song is by Phil Lawrence called The Worst in Me.
From the Root.
So yeah, every single day we'd start our day off with this song because it rocks.
Loving you as easy as making mama cry. I'd be your lover, I'd be your number one.
For number 2, we're gonna go with the White Stripes, who was extremely influential on us starting our band when we were just 8 and 10 years old. And a song that I believe we should do is Wasting My Time. So Wasting My Time is on the first White Stripes record.
And if I'm wasting my time, then nothing could be better.
It's just awesome.
Yeah.
Literally just
The drums are
so charging, powerful, and Jack also emotes extremely well. And I think a special thing about this song and the White Stripes as a whole is that they don't play by any rules, and their tempo and like vibe is super like fluid, and that's something that we liked right away.
Then hanging on the line and waiting for an honest word forever.
The Ramones. The Ramones are another extremely influential band. My favorite song of theirs is called Oh, Oh, I Love Her So. It's off Leave Home. And you can't go wrong with this song.
I met her at the Burger King. Fell love by the soda machine.
We all want to fall in love by the soda machine.
On a ranch. Then we went down to Coney Island. On the coast and around again. And notes can never tear us apart. Cause she's my sweetheart, alright. Oh yeah.
X. X is one of those bands that we listened to super early on in our childhood.
X is one of those bands where they have 2 main singers. It's Exene and John. And just like the dynamic of the 2 is so extremely cool. And so that was just... The choices that they make melodically are extremely unique. And I mean, the energy between the 2 of them is undeniable. So
The world's a mess, it's in my head. The world's a mess, it's in my head.
and I would say like another really core influential band on our writing has to be the Buzzcocks. One of my favorite songs of theirs is called Lipstick. And I feel like that song really shaped our 4th album called Volume 4. Just so... Okay, well, I think that that group of songs really like covers like the core like influence of the band. So now we're just gonna like skirt off into a different direction. Nancy Sinatra,
Whoa.
Bang Bang. So this song was definitely really influential when my sister and I were young.
I just remember like kind of doing interpretive dance in
Yeah.
the living room, like probably like early elementary school.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I
This song play showed me that
fight
songwriting is
He shut me down.
just another way of like storytelling.
Like this song just like paints such a vivid.
Yeah.
Bang bang, my baby shot me down.
The Beatles. Yeah, that's a good fit. So during, I'd say like writing Hit and Run.
Yeah.
And like the early album cycle for Dangerous, we were listening to a lot of like early Beatles.
For sure. Like the Beatles. It's interesting because our parents really loved music. Like my dad was super into like the 2000s rock revivals. That's what like we grew up listening to. So like the White Stripes were really influential. But like my parents didn't really like the Beatles, which is like kind of interesting. So we kind of
didn't
had
grow
to
up with
discover them on our own.
much later.
And I really got into the Beatles like when I was a freshman in college, which is like kind of funny. But it kind of like just changed my life. This is one of my sister and I's favorite Beatles song.
It won't be long, yeah, 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 yeah. It won't be long, yeah, yeah, yeah. It won't be long, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, such a good song. Really just like sing this song.
Everybody has fun.
I think like what's fascinating about the Beatles
It won't be long,
too
yeah.
is just their contribution to recording music, like technique and like the history of it, and what they were able to like reinvent, literally invent, and just accomplish really, really, really cool. Especially because my sister and I have recorded a lot too, and the stuff that they did was absolutely insane.
Every day I've done nothing but cry. It won't be long, yeah, yeah, yeah. It won't be long, yeah.
The song is so when I was really diving really deep into like music from the 60s, I obviously came across Connie Cruz, who's one of the best singers like ever. In my opinion. And it's just so good. Like the way that she emotes is like insane, and I keep using that term emotes because it was such a big thing when we were recording our new album, Dangerous. Like, I wanted to make a body of work, like convey body of work in a way that would make the listener like feel like how I felt. And that was such a big thing with songs from this era that I find so natural. And I feel like it's kind of a lost art with recording techniques of today and some certain facets of modern music. Songs, a lot of techniques with performance. Back in the day, that was like the whole essence that was captured was the performance. And like what you can do with the performance is so this song
You're not in love.
so insane.
So why can I forget? I'm just who you used to be. It's wrong.
I think like an extreme moment in my life was when I discovered Graham Parsons. He had a short stint with a band called The Birds, and this is The Birds. This is Sweetheart of the Rodeo, the album and the song Don't Miss Your Water. And It's kind of crazy because there was a lot of drama involving this whole album. Like there was a lawsuit, actually with Lee Hazelwood, who also is one of my favorite producers. But anyways, because of this lawsuit that was going on, Graham wasn't technically allowed to be in the Birds and like releasing music. So this version of this song is not on the original album, which is just absolutely insane because it's so good. And like Graham, the performance,
Yeah, vocal take is really something special.
I was a playboy. I could not be true.
So someone who'd be pretty much always listened to from the get-go has been Shannon Clans. Love Shannon. And they just released a new album that's phenomenal, and they have a song that is called Real Magic. This song basically could bring a tear to your eye.
Shannon is such a talented musician.
Bad dreams working overtime.
So good.
But then I looked into his beautiful eyes. You were there, you were bathed in light.
Another band that we really love is Always. They're such a great band. And this album in particular is one of my all-time faves.
Yeah, I got into Always when I was doing a music video in Poly. And yeah, it was really this album. And I've had the pleasure of seeing them live twice within the span of a year. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy.
I know.
Does that make you feel uptight? If I know you couldn't swear, you would never have gone in. I left my
A great like current artist that we really love is Chappell Roan. I just think that she's phenomenal, and I kind of like view her as my like North Star of inspiration because she's just so real, and I think that's what's missing in a lot of music in these days. But Naked and Minutes at End is one of her songs that is just so good. And her singing style, again, it's very inspiring because I also do some similar things that she does that it's pretty uncommon. So finding her, bringing her voice kind of is reminiscent of yodeling. She does yodel a little bit on this album, but like, and like the skip and drink verse is insane.
Touch, never done it, let's make it sound like that.
Makes you wait even more. And it's like, oh, it's like the anticipation is just crazy.
I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it, naked even have it. Touch me, baby, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me.
And like, I've seen videos of her performing this live. She's so great. Her little like squeals are just amazing.
Pisces, who knew that we were so aligned? When I sing that.
Studio B track of a brand new album called Dangerous. Album. Yeah, it's out on our own record with our friends. Yeah. This album is 11 songs. It's got like punchy, fast, loud songs like this. And it's also got kind of more slower, melancholy, vintage kind of trench songs. Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna cut. Sweet.